Hello guys, Dumenang. Ligay. Hello, Dumenang. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I am your girl, Tolorelo, Promise Rampa, the one and only. Guy 2 is Tombeni. My name is Tolorelo Promise Rampa, and this is Relocate to Australia with Promise, your number one DIY relocation platform. So if you are looking to relocate to Australia, or anywhere else in this world, and you did not know where to start, and you were so overwhelmed, and you're like, I can see people are going, people are leaving. What about me, Lord? God helps those who help themselves. God helps those who help themselves. So you gotta do the process. You gotta do the process. You have to do it. And this is your DIY relocation platform, meaning that you will have control, you will have the confidence, and you will have the courage to actually do this because you will be hands-on with your process. Guys, today I've come to talk about serious business. We are working again. We are at work. So today, really, we are talking about serious business. But before we get into that, guys, let's talk about my Bobby situation. Bobby's doing the things, hey? I mean, I'm liking this hair. And tomorrow I think I'm going to go and do it with Sis Lungi. But, but look at the back. But my neck is hiding it so proper where it does you won't see the problem. I'm liking this hair, like, and I like doing it like this, like it feels nice. Anyway, I didn't come here for that. Guys, we are getting to working. As I said in my previous video, from here onwards, we're going to be talking everything relocation, everything job related, everything recruitment related, because we need to get on to working. Guys, I've been on the phone with a couple of clients. Yes, it feels so good. Yo, guys, I'm really impressed. I'm impressed with South Africans. I don't want to lie. Like, I feel like, Australia is going to be so lucky to have the South Africans that I am talking to because I am inspired myself. I'm like, wow. As I said yesterday, the CVs that I've been getting, and then with the conversations that I've been also having, I'm like, wow. Yeah, no, people are really ambitious. They are working hard. So I'm really, really excited about the work that we're going to be doing. But yeah, for now, let's get on to today's business. All right, so today, guys, I want to talk to you about LinkedIn. So here's the thing. We live in a space where this thing, your phone, connects you to the whole entire world. And it is up to you what you decide to do with that. Honestly, like when you are on your phone, it is up to you, Ori. What are the things that you're doing on your phone? And are they helping you to get to where you need to get now? Because we can spend time on our phones watching TikTok, watching people, watching me here on YouTube. But is it growing you? Is it getting you to where you need to get? And I was thinking about it today as I was thinking about what I'm going to be talking about today. And I was like, we take for granted. I was just thinking to myself, I was like, we take for granted the power that we have, in our hands. Just having a phone that has internet and has mobile data. We've got access to the world and we're not taking advantage of that. And then you wonder, oh, why am I stuck? Oh, why am I not moving forward? It's because you're not using the phone in the right way. You're just using it to look at other people and see what they're doing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Even if you're going to do that, it's fine to doom scroll and it's fine. We all do it, né? But tell yourself, just 1 hour a day, I'm going to be spending it on my phone to develop myself in any way possible. There are many opportunities that are online. You just need to go get them. There's many things that are available for you online when you use your phone correctly. There's a lot of information that is also there if you know where to go and you are relentless and you tell yourself, bona, This is what I'm looking for. So yeah, guys, do not underestimate the power that you have in your hands. For as long as you've got a mobile phone, a device, any type of device that can help you access the internet, you know, for as long as you're able to watch me, it means you've got access to the internet. And also, as long as you've got mobile data, you've got internet, guys, please make sure that you use it in the right way. If you're going to be relocating abroad, that is going to be your channel. That is going to be what is going to get you to actually coming abroad. That same device. There's no other way. Actually, you can't fly here to start looking for jobs here. You need a visa. How are you going to get that visa? Online. Everything is online. Everything is online. So as I'm saying, if you're going to be spending an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours on the phone, TikToking, Facebooking reels, yeah, Instagramming, you're on X looking at people discussing, I don't know, Cyan Bush. Wasting your time, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. Start working on your dreams. And if this is what you're going to be doing and this is what you want to do, it is going to need a lot of your time. It is going to need you to invest in this, your time, your energy, your money. So don't be wasting your energy, your time and money on things that are not going to get you to where you need to get. You see, now I'm in Australia. Hey, you can also be here. There are many people that have relocated. All they did was just follow the process and did what needed to be done. I get it. Anyway, you guys, let me get down to today's business. Not all this time. I wanted to come here to talk to you guys about LinkedIn. So I've been growing my LinkedIn space. I never thought, you know, and I never thought I would penetrate the LinkedIn space because I don't know, I didn't feel, I didn't know what I was on LinkedIn for, you know? And I think when I was a social worker, I didn't know how to be on LinkedIn. And then I think throughout the years, I've tried to, you know, engage with people on there. I think because I knew or I would eventually get into recruitment. As I said, I registered my business in 2021. So I was in the process of working on it until, like, you know, other things took over and life happened and all of that. But as I'm now growing my LinkedIn again, I realized, or actually, this is a very, very good space. LinkedIn is the place to be, guys, especially if you are a professional and you are looking to, I don't know, advance your career, like work on your career, be confident in your career and what you do, and tell people and let people know who you are. LinkedIn is the place to be at. So at the moment, I've been making a lot of connections. I've got 2,425 followers as of today. At 12 o'clock, I had 2,420 followers. By 6 o'clock, when I was talking to Toby, I was like, Toby, I looked and I was like, oh my God, I'm actually now on 2,425. So 5 new followers. In 6 hours, I was like, yes. And I think it's because I started working on my LinkedIn and I was very, very intentional, and I was like, okay, and also, guys, I was very much inspired by people that are on LinkedIn and they are doing it. Guys, I think I want to be a LinkedIn influencer. Hey, but I'm not here for that. LinkedIn. Guys, LinkedIn is a good space. So throughout the years, I've been talking to people that have relocated. I've met people who have told me that, I think, was it Sis Dumi? I don't remember who it was, but there was somebody who told me that they relocated through LinkedIn. They were not looking for a job abroad. They were not even looking to relocate to Australia. And I think it was somebody who was in the mines or something like that. They got contacted by a recruiter who saw their profile on LinkedIn, just asked them, can you send through your CV? They got in, they got an interview, jiggy, sponsored job there in Australia. Your path and your journey abroad is not going to be the same. Not everybody's going to come to Australia or move abroad the same way as other people. Understand? Your path is going to be very, very different. It might be the same to other people, but it also might be different to other people. So you find that, I get, for example, you don't have a LinkedIn profile. It doesn't mean that then it's game over. You won't get a job, you won't be able to relocate. But I think being in that space advances your chances of you being discovered and found. You know what? There are some recruiters, things have changed. Things have changed now where recruitment is not done the old school way where it is a job is being advertised on the newspaper or whatever medium, and then you now put in your CV, you then get called in for an interview, and now you got the job. Things have changed. We now live in an environment where everything is online, everything is social media, you know. So if you are then now in that space of being on LinkedIn, it means you are in the running of also being found. We understand. So they are now, what people are now doing, recruiters, what they're doing is that they're looking for talent on LinkedIn. So let's say, for example, they're looking for an engineer who has 15 years work experience. How are they going to know what's out there? If you're not on LinkedIn, how are they going to find you? So that's why it is very, very important to have a profile. Not everybody is good with social media, and that's why you need help. I get it. We'll talk about it. It's something that we'll get into. It will. Don't worry. Don't worry. This girl got you. Nah, we'll talk about it. But make sure that you are intentional about it. And yes, it might be an uncomfortable space. Linda used to be very uncomfortable on LinkedIn. But I think I found my groove. And I think now I know, okay, this is my angle, this is what I'm going to be doing, and this is why I'm doing it. That's why my connections are growing. That's why I'm getting a lot more connections, and that is why I'm getting a lot more followers. It is because I'm very, very intentional with what I am doing there. And I will encourage you guys to also do the same. You know, do the same. Just spend just 30 minutes to an hour. Maybe 30 minutes is too much in the beginning. Maybe 15 minutes. Just 15 minutes. Just scroll, doom scroll on LinkedIn. Maybe try this. Challenge yourself a little bit to say, instead of doom scrolling as I used to on other social media platforms, let me start doom scrolling on LinkedIn. Guys, you're going to be inspired. You're going to be inspired to the point where you're going to now start judging yourself. What am I doing with my life? Hey, people are achieving. Hey, people are doing great out there. People are really doing great out there. And yeah, guys. Yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you guys about that, because one thing I've noticed is that a lot of recruiters do go on there and they want to see what you have up there. And I think your LinkedIn profile might introduce you better than your CV would. Yeah, they'll have a face to, you know, the person behind the CV. They will have the experience. They will see, oh, this is where you've actually worked. Also, again, I get it on LinkedIn, you can get endorsed. The people that can endorse your skills to say, we are sure, we know this person. So it gives that credibility. No. This is the real person with real qualifications, with real connections, and they are more comfortable with then engaging with you because of that. So I think, guys, if you can spend time on LinkedIn, create that account, you know, be in that space, look at what you can do. Don't be too overwhelmed. And if you are, reach out. Reach out. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this conversation today, is that your LinkedIn profile is going to introduce you to the world. It is going to present you to the world. And you know how when you're dating and they're like, what do you bring to the table? That's LinkedIn. LinkedIn is career dating. Literally, what are you bringing to the table? What do you have in your plate? And when we get there, we're all coming with our plates and we're like, and then you see this one coming with her plate. It's like, wow, it's got all sorts of meat on it. The person is stacking really good stuff and you're like, wow. And you're looking at your plate, you're like, wow, I've only got 3 peas on it. It's fine. There's somebody who wants those 3 peas of yours, okay? So do not underestimate yourself. Do not think, oh, no, I'm not good enough for this space. Just put yourself out there. Even like I remember when I started my LinkedIn, I think I was still a student, and we were encouraged to, do like be on that space and do that. And I'm seeing also a lot of students on LinkedIn, and I'm like, this is good, loving it. This is very, very good because you are starting to engage with people who are, I'm hoping you're engaging with people who are in the same kind of field or fields that you are interested in, and then you can advance yourself and advance your career. So as I said, you guys, if there's one thing that you're going to take away from this conversation, is that your LinkedIn profile is going to introduce you to the world. Your LinkedIn profile is going to tell people who you are and what you bring and what you have. What is your value? What is your qualifications? What is your work experience? What are the wins that you've had throughout the years? What are the roles that you've had throughout the years? What projects have you worked on? It is a good space for you to be able to present yourself more than what your CV can present for you. Because remember, a CV is just a document with words. But your LinkedIn profile has your picture. It has who you are. It has where you've been, where you live, how to be contacted. Especially that part of how you're going to be contacted. Very, 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 very important, guys. Please don't sleep on it. Please, I beg, work on your LinkedIn profiles. Like, be serious and very, very, very intentional about it. As I said, for the first time, I'm on LinkedIn and I feel so confident and I feel so good about it. And like, I'm so fired up. Like, I love it. I'm loving the time that I'm spending on there and the work that I'm doing there and the people that I'm also connecting with. My inbox looks very nice. And I'm happy about it because, again, it's people that I had conversations with prior, and now we're picking up the conversations from where we left off to talk about relocation. And now, because then I've got this business that I'm working on, I've got something to offer them. So I'm happy about that. But I'm also getting new connections and new conversations with people who are like, hey, this is actually who I am. And I'm like, let's get to working. I'm loving the space. I am loving the space. And I love the fact that people are also reaching out. So it shows that people are hungry. People are working. So imagine, hey, when you are sitting at home and there are people who are there making sure, running, making sure that they're getting the opportunities, and you're just sitting there waiting for an opportunity to come and get you. The hell? No ways. So guys, please get up. Please get up and start working on your LinkedIn profiles. As much as you would be on your other social media platforms, please try and spend time on LinkedIn. There's so many opportunities there. There's so many jobs that are also being advertised on there. One thing that I also like about LinkedIn is that when you put your skills, like you can list down your skills and all of that, there are people that can actually endorse your skills. So the more you get these endorsements, the more you're building your connections, and then they see, right, this person is a real person, this person is really, they know what they're doing, and there are people that can actually back them up. I feel like it talks a lot more about you and gives you that solid, profile, where even if, let's say, for example, they are in between, do we call references? Do we not call references? What do we do? I think your LinkedIn might be that thing where when they look at your endorsements, they're like, oh no, actually, there are people who are saying this person really does have the skill, So work on your LinkedIn. Yes, as I said, it might be a new environment for you. You might not know how to fit into that space, what to do. Look at what other people are doing. Look at what other people are doing and try to figure it out for yourself. And if you can't, there's always help. And your girl is here. Your girl is here. We are working. So you're not going to be doing this alone, you guys. I'm going to be there to help you guys along the way. So yeah, don't stress too much about it. If you're too overwhelmed and you don't know what to do, you don't think you're doing it right, and you need somebody who's just going to look at it and be like, yeah, no, you're on the right path, but let's work on this and that. We are here to do the work. Okay, we're here to do the work. So yeah, guys, today I wanted to talk to you guys about that. I wanted to talk to you about LinkedIn and the importance of LinkedIn. I wanted it to be the first thing that I talk about because it's the build up to the whole relocation, the whole job seeking, getting jobs, getting employment here. I want you guys to be ready. I want you guys, when I present you, I want to feel legit people. Like, I'm working with people that really know what they're doing, and I'm working with hard workers, and I'm working with people that are determined to make sure that it's like, we are going to be relocating. So let's get on to working, you guys. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile as of yet, if it is not set up, don't panic, don't worry. Do not panic. Like, do not panic and don't think you're going to be doing this alone. You will not be doing this alone, okay? And also, the one thing that I want to work on with you guys is making sure that you feel confident when you come to this counter. Or, you know what? I've presented myself, and when I'm walking into this company, I'm walking in knowing my story. Because it's very overwhelming, hey? When you get here, you're going to feel like, yo, nah, I don't know anything. You're going to feel like, oh my God, what am I even doing in this country? And would I even be able to do the job here? You will. You will. But you need to believe that. You need to believe that. You need to know it within yourself. And I believe these kind of platforms, as you work on it and you grow your platform, you grow your confidence as well. So yeah, you guys, I think that's it. Let me just check first. Let me check if it's everything. I had a bit of notes. Let me quickly check my notes. Oh yeah, okay, let me see. Some of the things that I wanted to talk about, like, were like your profile photo and all of that, but we don't need to go into that. We don't need to go into that. Don't worry. Don't worry. Oh yeah, so I was talking about how your I was just looking at my pointers here, like how your LinkedIn profile is going to grow your credibility, you know, as you get your recommendations from like managers, from colleagues and clients that have worked with you, you know, and then you put down your experience there as well. It's going to also grow your networking, guys. It is going to grow your networking because you'll be engaging with people who are like-minded, who are in the same industry, and you learn a lot from them as they learn from you. So that's what I'm saying. Spend just 20-30 minutes of your time on this platform. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. You will not regret it at all. All right. Yeah, I think I've said everything that I wanted to say. So yeah, guys, let's work on our LinkedIn's. Let's work on our LinkedIn's. And once you have a profile, please connect with me and I'll connect back. And we're going to work on your profiles. We're going to work on your profiles and make sure that you guys are presenting yourself in good light, in a good way, so that, you know, when I'm like, okay, these are the people that I'm representing, when they go look you up on your LinkedIn, they are sure, no, we've got the right people. Oh, the other thing that I've been seeing, people as they're sending me their CVs, there are some people who actually have their LinkedIn link on their CVs, and I'm like, this is nice. So I want us to start working on that as well, where when we're going to be doing and looking at your CVs, we're going to have that link on there, and you're confident enough to say that, you know what, they're going to find something when they click on this link. So yeah, we're going to be working on that, you guys. We're going to be doing a lot of work. I am very, very excited. I am so excited, guys. I am so excited. I am amped up for this. So let's get to working. I hope you guys have a beautiful Wednesday, and I'll see you again on Friday on my next upload. Take care of yourselves. Bye.